Dealing with the oversaturation of digital services that customers have experienced sounds like a big challenge. In a way, people desiring physical interaction is a good thing, but when the bank is trying to promote the use of digital, it can also be a hindrance. How can you strike the right balance between the two, and what does Andrei look for in doing so?
We as customer experience professionals are looking a lot from a customer perspective. So you might hear me saying that from my point of view as a customer, because I am also a banking customer. So from my point of view as a customer, I would and what we're trying to do also is to do exactly what I was saying earlier. So see exactly what's the value of the digital and what's the value of human interactions, and try to actually push the value rather than the product. Because I tend to say that digital by itself or online by itself, they don't sell. Customers don't want digital or don't want an app. They just want to fulfill their goals, in our case financial goals, in a efficient, value-added way. So we need to see exactly what are they finding value in digital, and how can we provide actually value in digital, and what's the value that we can provide in branches. And there's been a lot of discussions, not only now, but since the digitalization started in banks, that what's going to happen with branches. And I think this is what's going to happen. You don't give the customer the PIN in branch anymore, but you give it digitally. If the customer lost the PIN, then they can reissue it in the digital. That's the value that the digital brings. Whereas at the moment, and I'm sure that it's not going to be sooner in digital, at the moment, if you'd like to, for example, go and invest your money, then it's a lot easier, and not easier necessarily, but there's a lot more value in talking to a financial expert, because it's in one place, let's say, a lot of knowledge in one place, rather than you investing, not losing, but investing your time in understanding a lot of specific information. So coming back to your question, I think that's what we're trying to do at the moment. Keep what it's important and valuable for customer, and when I say in the digital, and when I say valuable in the digital, means fast, easy, hygiene things, because the more complex you bring in digital, the more harder and the more complex will be for customer to go through digital. And we don't want to be hard, we want to be easy. That's the idea. And if you want to have more more meaningful and more important discussions, that you can always go to the branch.